So dance is also not like we just come and you can just take it. And Bharatanatyam, it is little technically it is very difficult. You should sit in Aramandi, everything. So don't lose hopes. Whatever you take, if you are interested in it, please put your efforts. Maths, everything is there in dance, like rhythm, tada, music. So everything is calculation itself. And I feel everybody should, more than technically taking dance, you should feel like dancing. Like everybody should learn dance just to take the emotional or any kind of, they feel free and they feel happy when you dance. It gives a therapy. Dance is a therapy. So it gives you therapy when you dance. So a lot of people who have a lot of other communication skills, a lot of things will improve. See here, group classes will go on. You don't know people. They come here, they join together. You need to talk to the other person. There are a lot of skills which will develop.
Namaskara. Welcome to Philos Media presents Sadhakara Hadiyali special program. I am Sanika B, a student of St. Philomena's College, Master Journalism and Mass Communication. Today we are happy to have renowned dancer Sparsha Shenoy ma'am. Welcome to our show, ma'am.
Thank you.
Sparsha Shenoy is a renowned Indian dancer and choreographer, specializing in Bharatanatyam and contemporary dance form. She born in Mysuru, Karnataka, trained in Bharatanatyam under renowned gurus. She completed her masters in dance from the University of Mysore. Sparsha has performed at numerous national and international festivals, including the Khajuraho Dance Festival, Konark Dance Festival, and Indian International Dance Festival. She has choreographed for various dance productions, musics, videos, and films, including Kannada films like Filter Coffee and Ugram. She is the founder director of Sparsha Dance Company and Sparsha Academy of Dance in Bangalore. She collaborated with international artists including the UK-based Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, worked on dance projects with NGOs, promoting the social awareness and education, conducted dance workshops and lectures at institutions like the University of Mysore and Bangalore University. Once again, welcome to our show, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, can you tell us about your early days in dance and what inspired you to be a dancer?
I started my career like dance classes when I was a 4.5 year old. So my mom used to take my sister to dance class. So we are from Mysore, properly based from Mysore, but we are from Mangalore, Udupi district. So there there are a lot of culture, Yakshagana, Bharatanatyam. So my parents are totally into dance, music. So they like it. So when we were born here in Mysore, my mom started taking my sister class. So from there, I started seeing the class and I was very much interested to get into the dance class. So by 4.5 years, I started my dance class. I My guru is Dr. Vasundhara Daraswamy. He's also from Mangalore. She's based in Mysore. So she was the one who made us. The class was so interesting that I couldn't stop dance till now. So she was the first inspiration. My mother, my parents, my grandparents, my ancestors are into culture. So it was like I wanted to join. And I love seeing dance in movies, in other art forms, theater. So this inspired me to major is my madam and my mom.
You have performed at numerous festivals, national and international. Can you share some of your memorable moments, performances?
There are a lot of memorable moments to talk about. I feel I used to, when I was 6 years old, I used to travel with my madam. So that was the first time when I went without my parents, anybody else. I used to travel with her. So there were a lot of senior students with me who used to accompany me, and I was the only one who was 6 year old girl. So I used to take some snacks from my home, and 4 5 days I used to be out of the town. So that was the thing. I'm like, okay, dance class means I can even travel with. So that was the first memory I had where I used to be with other senior students who were like 20 years old. So I was the smallest one. So I used to be pampered a lot in that class. So I used to be taken all around. So from 6 years, I started going with them. International trips, I went solo. Like I didn't go with my parents also. They just sponsored my. So I was in college, I guess. It was the first time when I went out. The memorable moment was it was a competition which I went, which I selected from Mysore. So there I had to compete with other participants also. And there was a very serious, like I started to know that there is a lot of other things, hard work we have to do. So there's a lot of memorable moments with my senior colleagues.
How do you prepare for a performances, and what is your pre-show routines like?
Every day when I told I started during 4.5 years of my I was a kid. So every day morning 5 o'clock, it's a routine done by my madam. So so we had to go to class at 5:30. We need to do some stretchings, yoga. Then the class is to start. After that, cooling down exercises were there. So this is a routine which has to be done if you're a dancer or any other physical activities. If you take, you need to do all these things. So the basic routine is yoga and stretching exercises, which is very important for stamina. So that is what we do now because I just have a kid.
Yeah.
In 1 year, I'm still, taking a break from.
Oh. You have choreographed for various dance productions like music videos, films, and can you share your experience with different choreographers and artists?
Teaching is different, choreography is different, performing is different, and making other students perform is different. So choreography, when it came to choreography, I started choreographing for my Sangita madam. I used to go to her Sangita classes, Dr. Sunita Chandrakumar. So she was the one who made me get into this kind of. She gave me some kind of songs where she said, "You just start choreographing yourself." So teaching is different. I can teach a student, but to choreograph something different is a challenging thing. So I had to put a lot of creative work in it. I had to see a lot of programs. My madam used to make us go to other cities, other hall, everywhere, wherever the program goes. We need to see other performances, not just Bharatanatyam, Kathak, Odissi, any other classical forms, folk forms. Get to learn a lot of things from it. So from that, we used to learn and choreograph. So things.
What is your approach to choreographing a performances? And how do you bring out the stories or themes?
Mainly nowadays, it's because there are a lot of social media all around. People like to see just the 2 3 minutes of choreography, so it should touch their heart. Like people nowadays don't come to auditoriums to view the performances. They're all lazy now, and they know everything is in the hand. Technology is much varied now. So nowadays we make choreographies where the stories are very much normal. Like we use a lot of hand gestures, Bharatanatyam, because people should understand. No, when it is nowadays the choreographies has changed where it is very normal and it should be relatable to their own things. Then only they understand the choreography. So we make it very much people understandable kind of choreographies. My main approach is people, whoever is common people should also understand what we are doing. That is nowadays it is very important. So even the stories which we tell, only the dancers shouldn't come and watch it. Everybody else, any common people should also understand. So we do it as a Lokadharmi.
You have taught it various institutions, you have your own academy, and different types of students, age group, and artists, their skills. Can you share your experience with them?
I started teaching after my college days. I finished my Vidvat exam, which is a very important exam in Bharatanatyam. So after you finish that only you can take classes. So I used to teach a little bit of choreographies with my madam. But when initially I started my own dance class, it's very different than when you assist somebody else. So while I started with students, it is nowadays to make them sit at one place, teach new things. Because when we were kids, whatever ma'am says, whatever guru says, we used to say, okay, ma'am. No questions, no answer. Now we need to tell, we need to say why, what, for everything we need to answer them. These kids are, because they have all everything in, they know what. So we need to prepare more for their sake. And they are teachers and we are students. It's the thing. But it's a very good experience to teach students. I get all kind of students from 5 years age to 40 years of training I do. Each mentality is different. And now 40 years old, they know the value of the culture. So they respect it and there is a discipline. But in kids, to get that discipline, stay at one place is a very good, very big thing.
Yeah. Can you share with us your thoughts on the importance of dance nowadays?
Importance of dance, it's like science itself. I feel maths, everything is there in dance, like rhythm, tada, music. So everything is calculation itself. And I feel everybody should, more than technically taking dance, you should just feel like dancing. Like everybody should learn dance just to take their emotional or any kind of, they feel free and they feel happy when you dance. So it's a good art form. Not only dance, any art forms, any physical martial arts, any kind of art. It's good if a child gets into it so that it will be to help them in their other performances also. I've done my master's in speech and hearing. So there also we do some dance therapies, everything students. So there are a lot of studies which says my PhD is only on dance therapy. So it gives a therapy. Dance is a therapy. So it gives a therapy when you dance. So a lot of people who have a lot of other communication skills, a lot of things will improve. See here, group classes will go on. You don't know people, they come here, they join together. You need to talk to the other person. There are a lot of skills which will develop, not just dance, physical skills, communication skills, because you need to talk to somebody else also when you dance. You can't be shy. So these things, if you are into other activities, it will improve. The whole process will improve.
Can you share with us about your personal hobbies apart from dance?
Apart from dance, I used to go to skating, drawing, singing. Now singing is also my profession. Sing also. I dance. So
This is my last question, ma'am. What advice would you give to the young dancers who are just starting their career in dance?
I would like to tell them that any field you take, it has its own discipline, it has its own hard work, it has its own effort. Any field. So dance is also not like you just come and you can just take it. And Bharatanatyam, it is little, technically it is very difficult. You should sit in Aramandi, everything. So don't lose hopes. Whatever you take, if you are interested in it, please put your efforts. You will definitely have a future in it. So because I was into speech and hearing. I left everything and I just got into dance because I love dance. And if you put hard work in it, and you put effort, you'll definitely succeed in whatever field it is. It's just that you need to have a discipline. And any dancers, they're very lazy nowadays and they just want everything. They just want to grab everything just in 1 month, 2 months. They just want to learn everything. That is not done. You can't, even scholars, they still go through a lot of things. They still study so many things. They do so many research. So you can't just grab everything in just a time phase. I feel you should take it very slow. It's a very process. Still, I'm learning. Even if I've finished all these things, still I'm learning. So the learning will not stop. So that is what I want to tell you.
Thanks a lot, Sparsha ma'am, for your valued times and your personal and professional experience to share with us. I hope this program goes the young dancers to achieve their dream. And for audience, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Once again, thanks a lot.